So, I haven't done a video in such a long time. I figured, what the hell, why as well. So, we've been in this coronavirus for some time. Um, I lost track of, honestly. It feels like 2 years. I've been on Prozac for the last 2 weeks. It's been a roller coaster to say the least. I've had dealing with PTSD, depression, and all that, anxiety. It's been out of whack. And then get on Prozac, and it's straight depression all the time. And it's weird because it's making me think of odd things I haven't thought about. Like when I was in in elementary school, I went to Lafayette School in Albany. And it was weird because I haven't thought about that school in such a long time. And last night I actually felt like I was actually back in the school. We were walking through the front door and, making the first left was like the office. And I remember that's where I went to go get my medicine because like in first or second, maybe third grade, I don't know. I had Ritalin I had to take every day, and I actually got to the point where I was just like, here's my little cup. It was like a ketchup thing, you put the ketchup in, I forget what you call it, the little ketchup cups. They actually had like my medicine over the portion now. I just walked up, grabbed it, dumped it, and I got to the point where they're like, you don't need water? I'm like, I just got so tired of it. It's like, whatever. And then I just remember, going out of there and, directly across the hall was like the nurse's office, and the next door down on that same hall was like the men's room and the women's, and across the hall was a faculty room. And then, wow, as I'm talking about this, I'm actually remembering a lot more, and I'm actually seeing the tiles and everything. And then you got a four-way intersection, and if you make the left turn, was like the first grade when I had Mrs. Wold, who I don't know her full name. She was like had cancer or something like that. She had one leg, so that was interesting growing up. And then if you made the right was the kindergarten, which I did that like in the morning, and then first grade in the afternoon. And so it was kind of weird because I actually had the rooms kind of like a main hallway, and then they had wings coming out. So the next wings, I don't remember being on the right side. I remember being on the left, and I think that was Mrs. Youngblood's room on the left. I remember that much. And then, oh yeah, and then right at the intersection was the like a little wash station. It's like if you step on it, it was like a round thing and had water in it. So you wash your hands, and then right before you went down the hallway was like the men's room, and then if you kept going straight after the wings was like the women's room. Yeah, so that was interesting. Then one door down past that was the resource room. So many years in that damn room. I hated that. And then next room was after that was another resource room. I remember going in there for speech therapy and all that. And then right after that was the janitor's closet. The more I talk about it, the more I remember, and it's weird. And then once again, another wash station, and then 5th grade was on the back side, so my room was Miss Pinsinger was on the left. 2 years of that school. That was fun. A lot has changed. Outside the door of Miss Pinsinger's was where they but planted a tree in Jackie's honor now. Now they probably dug up that damn tree, which I didn't want that, but they did. They put a school out there, an outside building, expand the school. Never used to be all enclosed. Now you got a fence going around the perimeter. You're talking probably about, Jesus, 91, 92, all the way to 97. I went to school there. Right outside the 5th grade room on the way back was the playground kind of thing, where they actually had like poles. And it's kind of weird how to describe it. So I had a metal slide. They took that out for safety. Then on the back side of that, they had the cargo net. They took that out for safety. Then they pretty much took that all down. And that one strip of bark dust, chips or what you want to call it, it was pretty much the whole backside. So that was fun having equipment there, and then had some blacktop. And yeah, like I said, the more I think about school, the more I remember things. Can't remember if it was like a 2nd or 3rd grade. We had some called National Day or something like that, where somehow you get a country and you had to learn about it for a day. I don't know. And then you had events and you had to represent, and you went from like K to 5th grade, and it was fun, but it was really not fun because I was weak and I was felt like, what the is going on? We had like a chariot race, and I remember one time running all day, and my dad picked me up and we went to go get ice cream. Oh God, and I hate this. I don't know why, but we got about 2 scoops of, ate about 2 spoonfuls of ice cream. We were at the mall, and I just threw up. And I felt fine. My dad just stand up going, are you okay? He was not expecting that, and I was so embarrassed. I didn't feel sick until after I ate that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm on Prozac, so today's Sunday officially. I stopped taking it for the last few days. It's probably about 4:30 in the morning, if not later. I don't know. Life's been crazy. Work's been interesting to say the least, because we got the $2 raise, and then last week we got a $300 bonus. Then we actually got our normal paycheck. Then I finally got my state tax back, so that's like $300 again, another $600. Get my $900 check. So I'm like getting stuff slowly fixed on my vehicle, with oil change, tire rotated, alignment, pay my bills. So it's been interesting to say the least.